Hello and a very good evening. You're watching Rajya Sabha Television and this is Verdict 2013. I'm your host Frank Pereira. Let's begin as always with the headlines. Chhattisgarh gears up for the second phase of polling. On Tuesday, 843 candidates to fight it out for 72 assembly seats. Heavy security arrangements in Chhattisgarh to avoid Maoist attempt to disrupt poll process. Election Commission hopes for high turnout. Election Commission scrutinizes nomination papers for the Delhi Assembly polls. 1,178 candidates have filed their nominations. And the Congress moves Election Commission for a second time against Narendra Modi for his remarks against senior party leaders at poll rallies. Well, Chhattisgarh will vote for the remaining 72 assembly seats on Tuesday. This phase of polling will be crucial for the outcome in the state, as almost 80% of Chhattisgarh's electorate will exercise their franchise to choose the next government. The Election Commission hopes voters will turn out in large numbers as they did in the first phase when the Maoist-affected regions went to polls on November 11th.
Last week, 67% voters in the so-called Maoist corridor in Chhattisgarh came out to vote. The Election Commission and the state administration pulled off a tough job of ensuring peaceful and almost incident-free first phase despite threat from Maoists to disrupt the poll process. This time too, the poll panel is leaving no stone unturned to ensure high voter turnout.
सुरक्षा के जो जितने बल फर्स्ट फेज के थे उनसे थोड़ा सा कम करके सेकेंड फेज में वो सेंट्रल फोर्सेस आ रहे हैं, प्लस हमारा जो स्टेट का भी फोर्स है वो भी लगाया जा रहा है। और वैसे हमारा सो कॉल्ड नक्सल क्षेत्र यहाँ जो बॉर्डर एरियाज है झारखंड साइड से, उस साइड से ही ज्यादातर परेशानी होती है, लेकिन उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए तैयारियां की जा रही है।
There are still some parts of the state where the Election Commission fears Maoist disturbances. Areas adjoining Jharkhand border or districts like Dhamtari, which is adjacent to Maoist stronghold Bastar, will see heavy security deployment for the polling. The poll panel hopes to repeat its performance.
पूरी सुरक्षा व्यवस्था कर रखा है। सभी मतदान केंद्र में हमारे सीपीएमएफ के जो दल है जो संवेदनशील उसमें तैनात कर रहे हैं। धमतरी जिले के जो मतदान है वो 90% से ऊपर जाही, ये हमें उम्मीद है।
Voters too have expressed faith in the arrangements and are ready to come out and vote.
इस बार जो है कलेक्टर साहब ने जो व्यवस्था की है उससे सभी कर्मचारी उत्साहित हैं। इस बार की मेरे को लगता है कि पहले के इस बार जो है 2 गुना से 3 गुना ज्यादा डाक मतपत्र इस बार आने की संभावना है।
हमने जो अभी वोट डाला है वो बहुत अच्छा है और यहाँ की व्यवस्था जो है बहुत अच्छी है।
The second phase in Chhattisgarh will see 72 seats in 11 districts that go to polls. As many as 843 candidates are in the fray in this phase. Over 1.39 crore voters are expected to come out and vote. With 90 assembly seats in the assembly, this phase will be crucial to the overall outcome of the assembly elections in the state. Earlier in 2008, it was a tie between the traditional rivals Congress and BJP in these 72 seats. Both won 35 seats each, while BSP won 2. It was in the Maoist-affected districts where the BJP had managed to edge out Congress in the last elections. They won 50 assembly seats overall, while Congress managed to add only 3 more seats to its overall tally. All eyes will now be on 8 December for the results of the Chhattisgarh Assembly elections. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, our correspondent Kriti Mishra joins us for more from Raipur at the moment, of course, and also joining us right now is Vishal Dahiya, correspondent from Delhi as well. We'll get both of them on the show right now and get their perspectives. But let's first go to Kriti and find out what the ground situation is like on the eve of the second phase of polling in Chhattisgarh. Of course, Maoists have issued a fresh threat as far as polling in Chhattisgarh is concerned. Kriti, what are the security arrangements that are in place to ensure that the Maoists don't carry out any kind of attacks there in Chhattisgarh?
Right, Frank. Hawk-eye vigil will be kept tomorrow. Around 3,000 cameras have been installed for proper monitoring. Over 1 lakh security personnel have been deployed. That include the company of CRPF, BSF, CISF, local police, special teams, special operation and special operations will be carried out in Naxal-affected areas, and zero tolerance policy.
Okay, let's get a perspective now from Vishal Dahiya as well, who's still with us. In fact, he's joining us from Delhi at the moment. Vishal, certainly, of course, this particular phase of polling is going to be extremely crucial. Let's not forget the first phase took place on the 11th of this month. This one, of course, taking place tomorrow. And 72 seats are going to be decided, of course, and remains to be seen what exactly happens. But it's going to be extremely crucial, a make or break for both the parties, the BJP and the Congress tomorrow.
Well, you're right. Politically speaking, it is a crucial phase of the election in Chhattisgarh, not only because of the simple fact that a majority of seats out of 90, that is 72, will be going to polls tomorrow. But if you look at the political landscape, then also because of the fact that these were the areas wherein both Congress and BJP were on a level playing field in 2008. 2 seats went to BSP, as our story said. And this time around, both the parties would like to go ahead and increase their tally in these 72 seats. Though political watchers say, and it is being very much regularly said since the state of Chhattisgarh has been formed, that Bastar region is the one which decides as to who will form the government. But then Bastar had already gone to the polls on 11th, and given the fact, as I was saying earlier, that these particular areas, that is these 72 seats, had a level playing field for both the parties. Apart from the Bastar region and 6 more seats which went to polls on 11th, both Congress and BJP would like to go ahead and score more than each other in these particular constituencies. Also, the regional players such as BSP, and this time around there is another regional player, that's Chhattisgarh Swabhiman Vanch, which is in alliance with the smaller parties like CPI and JDU. So all these smaller parties would also like to go ahead and gain more ground to try and be the kingmakers in case there is a situation.
All right, do hold that thought and stay with us, Vishal. Let's bring in Kriti as well into the picture and get a response from her. Now, she's been traveling the length and breadth of the state, of course. Kriti, give us a sense of the mood of the voter there. Of course, the Election Commission has done everything that it possibly can to try and ensure that the voter turnout this time around is high. They're expecting a high voter turnout as well tomorrow. Certainly, the role of the Election Commission needs to be commended here. Well, we seem to have some technical difficulty with the line there with Kriti, of course. Let me pose that question to Vishal, who's still with us right now. Of course, Vishal, the Election Commission has done a commendable job as far as these assembly polls are concerned.
Well, yes, you're right. It has, and indeed, this was pretty much evident in the first phase of polling itself, which was in very difficult terrain, in very difficult situations. Those 18 seats which went to poll on 11th were heavily infested by Maoist violence. And there were unprecedented security measures which were taken. This time around in these 72 seats, as well as we saw, just a short while ago, Election Commission officials pointing out very specifically, and security officials as well, that elaborate arrangements have been made as far as security is concerned. But also, apart from security, the efforts being made by the Election Commission to go ahead and ensure that voters come out and cast their vote. Those campaigns which have been launched by the State Election Commission, as well as the Election Commission's apex body at the national capital out here. Those campaigns, it seems, have worked, because I did also travel through a part of Chhattisgarh for almost 7 to 8 days, and what was really evident was that people were aware of the fact that it's their vote which counts. It's their vote which will ultimately decide as to who will rule the state for the next 5 years. And this realization of the power of their individual vote is something which seems to have strengthened the entire concept of democracy, and we might see more and more voters coming out. All, thanks and commendations to the Election Commission officials. In fact, there were, poll awareness observers who were deployed this time around. This was something which was a new concept starting from Chhattisgarh itself, wherein officials were sent as poll awareness observers. The sole task for these poll awareness observers was to go ahead and campaign in those areas, ask people to come out and vote, try and convince them that this is what the greatest service to the democracy which can be done by an individual, and that is something which seems to have which seems to be paying results. We saw in the first phase, and this might even be evident tomorrow when people start voting tomorrow morning.
All right, Vishal, do stay with us. Of course, let's hope that line with Kriti is fixed, of course, and get a final comment from her as well. Kriti, of course, the Election Commission, like Vishal and me were just discussing, has done a commendable job as far as these elections are concerned. But what are the factors really that are going to influence the constituencies that are going to polls tomorrow?
All right, Frank, if I take you into the specifics, then out of 72 assembly seats that will go for polls tomorrow, 46 are for general candidates, 17 are for ST candidates, and around 9 are for the SC candidates. Now, tribals have decisive influence over the polity of this region. Infrastructure is another aspect. This state seriously lacks good roads and it lacks connectivity. There's dearth of medical services, health services and good educational institutions. And of course, people want some kind of policy and agenda of freeing them from this left-wing extremism of Maoism and Naxalism will definitely figure in their priority once they go out tomorrow for casting their vote. Frank.
All right, Kriti as well as Vishal, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us there with all those inputs and bringing us up to date with the latest as far as the poll situation in Chhattisgarh is concerned. Moving on, now the Election Commission has finalized the scrutiny of nomination papers filed for Delhi Assembly polls on December 4th. Saturday was the last date to file nominations in the capital. So far, 1,178 candidates have filed their nominations for the election to the 70-member Assembly. A total of 24 candidates, including Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit, BJP's Vijender Gupta and Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal filed their nominations from New Delhi constituency. BJP's chief ministerial candidate Harshvardhan has a total of 12 candidates opposed to him. Now, the Congress is fighting for polls in all the 70 constituencies, while the BJP has fielded candidates in 66 seats, leaving 4 to its ally, Shiromani Akali Dal. Now, the last date to withdraw the nominations is November 20th. Meanwhile, the Congress has moved the Election Commission for a second time against the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi. The party has alleged moral code of violation against Modi for his remarks during a poll campaign in Chhattisgarh. In a complaint to the poll panel, the Congress said that Modi has deliberately and intentionally made derogatory and uncivilized remarks on more than one occasion against its party leaders. This isn't the first time that the Congress has moved Election Commission against Narendra Modi. Earlier, Modi was served a notice by the poll panel for his remarks against the Congress. Now, the panel has asked him to reply to the notice by November 20th. Well, 2 days after Prime Minister Manmohan Singh kicked off the Congress campaign in Mizoram, the party's president Sonia Gandhi addressed a rally in the state today. Now, she addressed a poll rally in Lunglei where she assured the people that the central government is serious to tackle the problem of illegal migrants in the state. She also said that appropriate action would be taken to address the problem of illegal influx of foreigners through the international borders. She assured the youth voters that the central government was doing its best to create more employment opportunities in the state. She appealed to the young voters that better sports infrastructure and women hostels would be set up in all district headquarters to help students and working women. Sonia Gandhi was accompanied by Chief Minister Lal Thanwala, Congress leaders Ambika Soni and Luizinho Falero and 3 party candidates from Lunglei district.
I am here to seek once again from you your support for the Congress party on the coming elections. The UPA has launched a number of significant schemes for skill development for the youth of Mizoram, and it is my hope that the young men and women of the state will participate in this program and benefit from them.
Well, the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi was on a campaign trail in Madhya Pradesh today. He addressed 4 rallies in Chhatarpur, Sagar, Guna and Bhopal. Modi lauded the Shivraj Singh Chouhan government for its achievements in the field of agriculture and tourism. He claimed that these achievements were made despite a hostile centre which was not cooperating with the state in its developmental endeavours. Modi said that Chouhan has visited almost all the villages in Madhya Pradesh and given a detailed account of the work done by his government to the people.
कांग्रेस के लोगों में हिम्मत हो तो शिवराज सिंह के सामने खड़े होकर के विकास के मुद्दे पे लड़ाई लड़े। मैं दावे से कहता हूं, शिवराज जी के सामने कांग्रेस का एक नेता खड़ा नहीं रह सकता है।
Aam Aadmi Party leader Arvind Kejriwal today received a breach of privilege notice from the Delhi Assembly for saying that if voted to power in Delhi, his party would hold an open session at Ramlila Maidan to pass the Jan Lokpal bill. This notice has been served on him upon a complaint by Mukesh Sharma, the MLA from Uttam Nagar and the Parliamentary Secretary to Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit. In his complaint, Sharma has alleged that AAP leader was misleading the people about holding an open session of the Assembly. However, Kejriwal claims that before making the said statement, he had obtained legal opinion and also consulted some retired bureaucrats who said that the session could be held. Justifying his view for holding an open session, Kejriwal had said that if the Jan Lokpal bill is introduced in the House, then the Congress and the BJP MLAs would protest. But if it's held in open, they can't oppose it in front of the people of Delhi. Well, it's time for a short break now, but Verdict 2013 will continue on the other side, to stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Rajya Sabha television. Well, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan and his wife Sadhna Singh have sent a legal notice for defamation to Congress President Sonia Gandhi. The notice has been sent for alleged defamatory publication in newspapers and internet via an advertisement accusing them of wrongdoing. The notice asked the Congress party to publish a similar size ad in the same papers for withdrawing the charges in a fortnight. Here's more.
Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan has served a defamation notice to Congress Party Chief Sonia Gandhi and State Party President Kantilal Bhurria after a newspaper advertisement accused Chouhan and his family of endorsing corruption.
कांग्रेस अब अपनी हिंसक प्रवृत्ति पर आ गई है और शाब्दिक हिंसा पर उतारू है और देखा यह गया है कि कांग्रेस ने कभी भी गैर कांग्रेसी विचारधारा को सहिष्णुता से और लोकतांत्रिक सहिष्णुता से कभी नहीं लिया। यही कारण है कि वो शिवराज और मोदी से भयव्याप्त है उनके अंदर और अब वो बिलो द बेल्ट और घटिया किस्म की बातचीत पर उतर आए हैं।
The notice states that false statements or advertisement published in media on November 13, 2013 caused an irreparable damage to reputation, trauma and agony to the Chief Minister and his wife.
ये कितना भी मानहानि का नोटिस दें, हम इसका जवाब न्यायालय में देंगे क्योंकि हमारे पास में इसके पुख्ता सबूत हैं कि शिवराज सिंह चौहान और उनकी पत्नी साधना सिंह, उनके साले, सब लोगों ने जमकर मध्य प्रदेश को लूटा है। उसके प्रमाण हैं।
Assembly elections are due to be held in Madhya Pradesh on 25th November. Counting of votes will take place on December 8th and the results for all the 5 states will be announced on the same day. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, caste and religious considerations are offsetting the needs of development in Satna's assembly constituency in Madhya Pradesh. With voters looking for a respite from bad roads and joblessness, it's the BJP versus the Congress in this key seat, of the state.
Of the 7 assembly seats in Satna, Maihar is well known among Hindus for the Sharda Shakti Peeth. Devotees come here from every corner of the country only to face hardships on the bad roads of National Highway 7. Local residents have other complaints as well. The poor state of the hospitals and shortage of schools. The place has a booming cement industry but not enough jobs for the residents.
यहाँ के लोकल आदमी को बिल्कुल प्रोत्साहन नहीं दिया जाता है। सब बाहरी ही बाहरी मैहर के लोग भटक रहे हैं। यहाँ के कोई नेता वगैरह सुन नहीं रहे। यहाँ के कोई मंत्री मिनिस्टर आज तक नहीं सुने कि बाहरियों को के वजह यहाँ के लोगों को, स्थानीय लोगों को प्रशासन दिया जाए।
हम लोग बेरोजगार अभी तक हैं और हम लोगों के सामने हमारे बच्चे भी बेरोजगार हो रहे हैं। सबसे बड़ी समस्या तो यही।
Given that Maihar is a pilgrim town, understandably religion decides the politics here. The Brahmin community has an upper hand, which is why the BJP is fielding the temple priest and local leader Ramesh Pandey. The Congress is fielding another Brahmin, Narendra Modi. In 2008, the BJP had given the ticket to sitting MLA Motilal Tiwari. In 2003, the Samajwadi candidate Narendra Modi won the election here. Observers say that the BJP's change of candidate has improved the party's prospects.
सबसे बड़ी समस्या यहाँ के बेरोजगारों की है। बहुत पढ़े लिखे लोग यहाँ पे हैं लेकिन उनको सही रोजगार नहीं मिल पा रहा है। दूसरी समस्या है कि हॉस्पिटल की है, बहुत कमजोर हॉस्पिटल है। तीसरी समस्या शिक्षा की है। और भी छोटी मोटी अनेक समस्याएं उनको लेकर मैं जनता के बीच में जाऊंगा।
BJP leader Uma Bharti also has a significant hold on the politics in Maihar, although before 2003, the seat had been a traditional stronghold of the Congress. With Panjanand Mishra in Maihar, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, our correspondent Rajkamal Rao caught up with the voters of Damoh to listen to some of the key issues that will play a crucial role in deciding the outcome of the polls in this part of the state.
नमस्कार, आज राज्यसभा टीवी दमोह जिले की मेन मार्केट इलाके में है। यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग हैं, मजदूर है, किसान है, नौकरशाही करने वाले भी लोग हैं। आइए इनसे जानते हैं कि इस शहर का क्या-क्या स्थिति है दमोह जिला के लिए। जो भी आने वाले चुनाव में जीतेगा, उनसे क्या उम्मीद रखते हैं?
सर, मेरा कहना है कि यहाँ पे रोड की व्यवस्था होना चाहिए। यहाँ पे रोड नहीं सर, यहाँ पे पानी की व्यवस्था सर, यहाँ पानी की व्यवस्था नहीं सर, यहाँ पे ये बहुत जरूरी है सर। यहाँ पे
पानी की किस तरह की कमी है? क्या यहाँ पे कोई वाटर टैंकर नहीं है? पानी नल में नहीं आती है? किस तरह की दिक्कत है?
नल में पानी भी नहीं आता सर और यहाँ टैंकर भी नहीं है।
आप यहाँ कितने साल से काम कर रहे हो और रोड की कितनी बड़ी समस्या है यहाँ पे?
रोड की समस्या ऐसी है कि बनती है, एक आध साल बाद फिर खराब हो जाती है।
आप बताइए कि किस तरह की प्रगति होनी चाहिए आपके शहर में?
ये काम चल रहा है जो रोडों का, इस रोडों के काम में सरकारी डिपार्टमेंट के जो भी अपने यहाँ के जिला मजिस्ट्रेट, कलेक्टर वगैरह वो आके यहाँ निगरानी करें, नगर पालिका से ना करवाएं। नगर पालिका के अधिकारी पूरे घूसखोर है।
शिक्षा की क्या स्थिति है? क्या स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस, यूनिवर्सिटी की क्या स्थिति है?
नहीं सर, यहाँ पे तो ये बढ़िया है। वैसे यहाँ मरीज ने अच्छा करवाया यहाँ पे, मतलब यहाँ पे कॉलेज वगैरह भी हैं, ऐसा नहीं है। फिर यूनिवर्सिटी की यहाँ सर समस्या है, अगर वो हो जाता तो बेटर रहेगा सर।
यहाँ इतने सारे युवा है, क्या उन सब लोगों को उपाधि की कोई स्कीम है? यहाँ पे एक फैक्ट्री भी है, वहाँ लोग, यहाँ के लोगों को नौकरी नहीं मिलती है, तो क्या ये एक समस्या है इस बार?
यहाँ के लोग बहुत ज्यादा बेरोजगार हैं। यहाँ पे सबसे पहली तो एक समस्या, फैक्ट्री वाले तो लेते ही नहीं है, और दूसरा भी प्लांट डलना था, कोई स्टील प्लांट सुना था, अभी तक क्यों नहीं डल पाया ये भगवान जाने।
यहाँ मजदूर वर्ग की क्या स्थिति है?
यहाँ का मजदूर काफी परेशान है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर रोजगार नहीं है। हम लोग व्यापारी हैं, हम लोगों का भी रोजगार नहीं चलता। यहाँ हम लोग ये चाहते कोई अच्छा उद्योग डले जिससे मजदूरी मिले लोगों को, और लोग मजदूरी करें और उनको नौकरियां मिले।
यहाँ के लोगों से बातचीत के बाद एक चीज तो सामने आती है, इन लोगों को रोड चाहिए और पानी की कमी है, और यहाँ अच्छे उच्च शिक्षा की भी कमी है। इन लोगों की मांग है यहाँ एक यूनिवर्सिटी हो और इन लोगों की प्रगति हो। कैमरा पर्सन दिनेश राय के साथ मैं राजकमल राव, राज्यसभा टीवी के लिए।
That's all the time we have in this edition of Verdict 2013. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again same time, same place tomorrow.